Erev Tov, good evening, Shabbat Shalom. Let's turn in our Sidurim and our prayer books to page 22. As we sing a song for Shabbat, Tov lehodot l'Adonai, it is good to give thanks to the Eternal One. Page 22, we join together.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני. ולזמר לשמך עליון, לשמך עליון. ולזמר, ולזמר, לשמך עליון. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני. להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, בלילות. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני. טוב, טוב, טוב להודות, טוב להודות לאדוני.
Let's turn now to pages 2 and 3 in our Sidurim. We rise as we are able as we bless our Sabbath lights, and will be led in that blessing tonight by Diane Jupiter, mother of our bar mitzvah. We call forward all the kids in our congregation who choose to come up onto the bima. It's up to you if you want to come up, but we'd love to have you up to help us with our blessing. Pages 2 and 3 in the prayer book.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the lights of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Let's stretch our hands out over our children, whether they're on the bima or closer to us than that, and we say over them, may God bless you.
May God bless you
And
and
protect
protect
May
you.
God's light
May God's light
shine in you
shine in you
and inspire you.
and inspire you.
May God's countenance
May God's
ever
countenance
be turned toward you.
ever be turned toward
And
you
bless you
and bless
with
you
shalom,
with shalom,
peace.
with peace.
Amen.
Amen. Shabbat shalom.
We may be seated as we turn to page 20, as we welcome Shabbat like a bride, like a queen, with the singing of Lecha Dodi, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9, remembering to rise and greet the Sabbath bride on the last verse. Page 20.
לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה, לה לה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לה לה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מקור הברכה מראש בכרם נסוכה. סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לה לה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Let's continue together on page 27. Page 27 in our Sidurim. Teach me, O God, a blessing, a prayer, on the mystery of a withered leaf, on ripened fruit so fair, on the freedom to see, to sense, to breathe, to know, to hope, to despair. Teach my lips a blessing, a hymn of praise, as each morning and night you renew your days, lest my day be today as the one before, lest routine set my ways. You can find Chatzi Kaddish on the previous page.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועלמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישמח וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה בנחמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Do you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yada-lai-lai-lai, 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 yada-lai-lai-lai. Adorchu et Adonai ha-mevorach. Baruch Adonai le'olam le'olam va'ed. Yada-lai-lai-lai, 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 yada-lai-lai-lai.
Bottom of 31. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Araviv. Wisdom and wonder, passion and instruction, story and symbol.
All these things your Torah gives to us.
And the more we devote ourselves to it, the more it grows and gives.
What could be a truer token of your abiding love?
Than this holiest of your works and the living language that gives it form.
Baruch
atah Adonai, Ohel Amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Let's join together in the chanting of the Ve'ahavta on page 36.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Bottom of 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace.
Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die die da 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 mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh norat tehilot Osefele, Osefele, Malchut Charau Banecha, Bokei Ayam Lifnei Moshe, Malchut Charau Banecha, Bokei Ayam Lifnei Miriam, Yada dai 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 dai, Yada dai dai dai. Yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yai die die da 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 die Zezeli anu ve'ameru Adonai imloch le'olam le'olam va'ed Yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yada die 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 yai die die yada die die ונאמר כי פרע אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Bottom of 43. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, ve'al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
יסמכו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת בקורא עונג שבת יסמכו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת בקורא עונג שבת מקדשי שבי שבת כולם יספעו ויתענגו מטובך שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת והשבי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת חמדת ימין אותו קראת שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת זכר למעשה בראשית שבת זכר למעשה בראשית שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי שבת וקורא עונג שבת.
Let's rise now together for the Amidah. Adonai Sfatai on 46, Avot V'Imahot on 48.
Adonai Sfatai Tiftach Ufi Yagit Ilatecha Adonai open up our lips that our mouths may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanorah El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim Mekonei Hakol וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא גולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מלחמוך בל כיבורות, ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחייב, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמר אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך סלע. ברוך אתה אדוני, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Bottom of page 55. Page 55. Disturb us, Adonai. Ruffle us from our complacency. Make us dissatisfied with the peace of ignorance, the quietude which arises from a shunning of the horror, the defeat, the bitterness, and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans.
Chakas Adonai, deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred.
Wake us, O God, and shake us from the sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of yesteryears.
Make us know that the border of the sanctuary is not the border of living, and that the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality.
Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Let it be a time to be stirred and spurred to action. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Page 57. Retzei, Retzei, Retzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amecha Yisrael utefilatam be'ava tekabel utehi leratzon tamid utehi leratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha Baruch atah Adonai she'otecha levarecha be'irat navod she'otecha levarecha be'irat navod.
Bottom of 59. When we behold your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and stars that you set in place, what are we humans that you are mindful of us? We mortals that you take note of us. You made us little less than divine, adorned us with glory and majesty. You gave us dominion over your handiwork, laying the world at your feet. How majestic is your name throughout the earth. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. Don't stop after beating the swords into plowshares. Don't stop. Go on beating and making musical instruments out of them. Whoever wants to make war again will have to turn them into plowshares first. We take time in our service to think of those who are in need of healing, the healing of body, the healing of spirit. If you are thinking of one or more than one who is in need of healing and wish to share their name out loud, I invite you to do so as my eyes scan around the room. For all those we mention out loud, for all those we mention in our hearts, together we pray for healing. Mishaberach can be found on page 253. Page 253 in the middle of the page.
Mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us. Help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha la'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, page 167. Oh, say shalom, bimromav, ya'aseh shalom, aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen.
Let's rise as we are able now for Kiddush. We'll be led in the blessing this evening by our bar mitzvah for this Shabbat, Daniel Mark Jupiter.
Let us praise God with his symbol of joy and give thanks for the blessings of the past week, for life and strength, for home and love and friendship, for the discipline of our trials and temptation, for the happiness that has come out of our labors, You have enabled us, O God, by the blessings of work and in love, have sanctified us by Sabbath, rest, and worship as ordained in the Torah. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is Sabbath to be hallowed until the eternal your God.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratza banu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereishit ki hu yom techila lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'charta ve'otanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Shabbat shalom. These last 4 weeks, we have been counting the Omer, the time period, originally the barley harvest between Pesach and Shavuot, counting down until we get to that holiday of Revelation. It is a strange tradition. It's one that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to us. Most of us are not harvesting barley. Anybody harvest barley today? You have your sheaf, you have your Omer? No? But since rabbinic times, it's not just about that agrarian tradition. We are coming up, tonight is the 32nd, beginning of the 32nd day of the Omer, which means we are coming up to the 33rd day of the Omer. No kidding, really. But we know that that day has significance. That is known in, if you translate it into Hebrew, as Lag BaOmer, which if you've been to Israel, you know is a day of barbecues and bonfires and all kinds of celebration outside and frivolity. But it's also tied and connected to part of our tradition, a tradition that is much more reflective and thoughtful. It goes back to the time of Rabbi Akiva, who during Roman times had to take his students out, and the story goes, pretended to be practicing archery, pretended to be out hunting. And they would shoot an arrow out into the wilderness, follow wherever that arrow went, and as soon as they got far enough away from everyone else, then they would study Torah together. Because to do so in public would be to threaten their lives. And in fact, during the Omer, one of the things we do is we remember Akiva and his students who eventually did die for standing up for what they believed in and for studying and teaching Torah. That Akiva continued the tradition while also trying to take care of the needs and the well-being of his students. standing up for what he believed in, but also trying to protect those who were in his care, those who followed him. We have a word for that, and that word is leadership. Leadership takes on different forms. Sometimes it is public and dramatic and in the public square. I'm looking at our congregant, Deb Heffernan, who was recently made Woman of the Year in the Hall of Fame for Women for the state of Delaware, and is a member of the House of Representatives for our state, who has taken very public stances on all kinds of issues, a host of issues. I'm looking at our past president, Esther Timoney, who has taken a different kind of leadership, one that is committed to a specific community. And this year celebrates 24 years on the board. And how many board meetings did you figure out? 588 board meetings. The next time you complain about a meeting, go talk to Esther and get back to me. But that kind of small community leadership, which requires building consensus and getting people's feedback and connecting with individuals who may not necessarily agree with you, is a different model. There is teaching our young, making sure they know our traditions. There is our children themselves engaging in different kinds of community service projects for their bar or bat mitzvah, for their 4th grade program. And there is working behind the scenes, doing that quiet work that nobody notices, that nobody pays attention to. But without it, nothing would go smoothly or right. And without it, we would all be poorer. We would all feel that loss. And there are a host of other models in between. This past year, we have had 5 individuals, as it happens, all women, participating in our leadership development program. And they are a diverse group. 2 are relative newcomers to the congregation. 2 of them have been members of the congregation for a long time. 1 is a member of our board already. 2 of them have taught in our religious school for many years and have watched year after year, class after class, and generation after generation come through. Each of them have done leadership in the general community, but to be a leader in a synagogue is a different animal. And so they studied, and they learned, and they worked with each other. What does it mean for the financial health of a congregation? How do we express our values through our wealth? How do we connect with members? How do we bring new people in? And how do we value the people who are already here? How do we uphold traditions? And how do we allow traditions, when they are done, to be put away with love and create new opportunities for connection? They were guided through this process with a new committee chair of our leadership development program, Ellen Casper Johnson. She herself, not new to the idea of leadership and not new to the idea of cultivating others, but new to this position and new to this role in our congregation. Tonight we celebrate them. And so I ask for the members of the class to come forward, along with their committee chair who led them through it, along with Rabbi Capel, as we bring you up onto the bima to share in blessing. I will ask you to rise in a moment. I just want to tell you who the members of that class are in case you don't know them. They are, and you'll correct me if I screw your name up, because inevitably I will do so. Linda Vodovitz, who is not able to be here this evening, Faith Zabak, Sandy McBride, Nancy Crane, Rachel Werkheiser, and Sarah Torgan. So come forward to our ark, and I ask us to rise. So part of leadership is also knowing when to receive blessing and thanks and not hiding but coming forward. There we go. There we go. To be a leader takes patience, it takes love, it takes creativity, it takes understanding, it takes sensitivity, but more than anything else, it takes a commitment to one's community, to one's fellow member of the Jewish community, a commitment to the world God created, the world God is still creating through us. You have been through this process. Now the question is, what are you going to do now? What do you see in your congregation that you want to connect with, that you want to make new, that you want to sustain? Who needs attention? Who needs support? What needs to be reimagined? What needs to be reaffirmed? As you move from this bima back to your families, and out of this bima, out of this sanctuary and into the night, it is up to you to decide what it is you want to do, how it is you want to commit, how it is you want to affirm, knowing, I hope, that wherever you choose to shoot your own arrow, whatever direction it will lead you, like with Rabbi Akiva, it will be the right direction for you and for us. Let's gather close and let's bow.
May God bless you and watch over you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine in you, shine upon you, inspire you, and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha
May God's face lift up to you and smile on you, and may you always know a life of peace and shalom.
And let us say, all of us together,
Amen.
thank you for your commitment, thank you for your exploration, and thank you for walking through this process. We are excited to see where you go next. So, you may be seated and you guys may rejoin your family. Before you leave, I have things for you. You got it. And we have certificates of recognition for all. I'm sure you're wondering why we're not going into Aleinu, because we have to count that Omer before we get to Aleinu. There's an order for everything. So on page 278, we prepare to count the Omer. We're getting close, guys. I promise. Couple more weeks.
Hineni mochan umezuman lekayem mitzvat oseh shel sfirat haomer.
Together, I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Our praise to you, Adonai, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Today is the 32nd day, which is 4 weeks and 4 days of the Omer. We turn now to page 282. Page 282, the bottom of the page, as we rise as we are able for Aleinu L'Shabeach. Page 288. Page 288. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved, and if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. If you are in the first 30 days of your mourning, I invite you to rise at this time. And if you are in the first year of your mourning, I invite you to rise. And if on this Shabbat you observe a yahrzeit, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, I invite you to rise. And if it is your custom to rise to remember those whom only we can remember, I invite you to do so as we turn to page 294. Page 294, and join in Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah, bi'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala ubizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shemei rabbah mevarach leolam ulamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, Viet Hadar, Viet Ale, Viet Halal, Shemei de Kudisha Barichu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, Tushbechata v'nechemata, Da'amiran bi'alma, v'iru amen. Yehe shalama rabba min shemaya, V'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, V'imru, amen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We remember Jack Malamed, Ellis Buden, Annette Hart, Lori Schenker Pollock, Helen Whitman Barnett, Herman Bernhardt, Harry Braunstein, Pearl K. Bregman, Elizabeth J. Brown, Margaret Cohn, Lillian S. Feingold, Ruth R. Goldstein, Phyllis Gropper, Lori Gropper, Albert Heisler, Abraham Hoffman, Samuel Hoffman, Charles Krinsky, Irving Kirsch, Bruce Lipstein, Daniel Silver, Aileen Wagner, Edward Weinberg, Howard Weiss, Fred Weiss, Benjamin Spivak. We also remember Kyle Milken, who died serving his country this week. And I would ask if you have a name to add, feel free to do so as my eyes scan around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing as we say. Amen. Please be seated. Yasher Koach again to all of the participants in our leadership development program. Thank you for committing yourself to this class. Thank you to Ellen Johnson and to your committee. Much, much appreciated for all the work you did this year in your first year in this position. Mazal Tov to Daniel, to you, and to your whole family. Looking forward to sharing the Bima with you tomorrow. Torah study at 9:30. Services led by Daniel Jupiter tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Speaking of services, you will see in your Sabbath lights a number of things coming up. Our confirmation service coming up at the beginning of June. Our Shavuot experiences coming at the end of the month, just after Memorial Day. And you will also notice, if you did not get the postcard or the email or the letter or carrier pigeon or messenger, bike messenger or something else, notification in response to the service survey we did back in March that we're going to begin services the second week of June after the confirmation service, which you should all come to. But after that, we're going to be starting services at 7 o'clock rather than 6:30. Little mini nosh beforehand, service at 7, oneg to follow. Hope you will join us for that through the summer and moving forward. Also, a reminder that that first Shabbat in June, while we've got the confirmation service, we're also going to do a Shabbat potluck dinner. Hope you will sign up for that. Join us for that, a chance for all of us to be together. Lots going on throughout the month, into the holiday of Shavuot, past the holiday over the summer. Pay attention to all of that and hope you will join us for any and all of those things. With that, we'll conclude our service as we began, joining together in song. We'll conclude with the song Ein Adir, which you can find on page 328. Page 328. Let's rise.
Ein Adir Kadonai, Ve'ein Baruch Kevein Amram, Ein Gedola Katorah, Ve'ein Tarshaneha Ke'Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael, Ein Hador Kadonai, Ve'ein Vati Kevein Amram, Ein Zaka Katorah, Ve'ein Chachamea Ke'Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael. Ein Tahor Kadonai, Ve'ein Yachid Kevein Amram, Ein Kavira Katorah, Ve'ein Lamzaneha Ke'Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael, Mipiel u'mipiel, Yevorach Kol Yisrael. Ein podek Adonai, ve'en tzadik ben Amram, ein kedosha katorah, ve'en tomachea keYisrael, mipiel u'mipiel, yevorach kol Yisrael, mipiel u'mipiel, yevorach kol Yisrael.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm sorry. It's that setting that has two different endings, and I was so that I just
Because it was two ends. There's two ends. Some typos.
What's that?
Some typos.
Which never happened.
Which is the typo.
Boston.